Every year, farmers spend thousands on commercial energy supplements, yet many animals still fail to gain weight efficiently. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Some of the most powerful energy feeds are already sitting on farms, costing a fraction of commercial products. Used correctly, cheap, natural fats boost growth. Used wrong, they shut down digestion. You need to understand why fat is the most concentrated energy source in nutrition. Smarter feeding isn't about expensive products. It's about understanding energy and addressing the real problem. Many farmers increase feed quantity when growth slows, leading to more grain, more concentrate, and more cost. But growth depends less on how much animals eat and more on how much usable energy each bite contains. This is especially true during cold weather, finishing stages, lactation peaks, or recovery after stress. We need to add energy without damaging digestion. Let's compare fat to traditional grain energy. Cattle are not designed to eat fat the way humans do, making the source crucial. Fat contains over twice the energy of carbohydrates. Small additions dramatically increase the diet's energy density. This means more calories without increasing feed bulk. But ruminants rely on sensitive microbes. Too much fat creates a barrier around feed particles, slowing fiber digestion and weakening the rumen ecosystem. Success depends on choosing the right fat source. So which cheap farm ingredients actually help instead of harm? Here are 3 natural sources that outperform expensive supplements. First, rice bran. It's the hidden energy booster, containing moderate fat plus digestible fiber, providing steady energy release, and often being cheaper than commercial products. Next, oilseed cakes and whole oilseeds like cottonseed supply both protein and residual oil. Their fiber structure protects the fat, ensuring gradual energy release without overwhelming the microbes. Why do some farmers get amazing results while others lose feed efficiency? It often comes down to the most common fat feeding error. The biggest mistake is simple: adding fat too fast or adding too much. Excess fat coats feed fibers, preventing microbes from attaching, causing fermentation to drop. Signs of trouble include greasy manure, reduced cud chewing, falling feed intake, and even milk fat decline. Energy increases on paper, but digestion collapses in reality. So what is the safe amount nutritionists actually follow? We need practical rules for the farm. Science gives a clear safety limit. Total dietary fat should remain below 5 to 6% of total dry matter intake. This prevents digestive collapse. A simple farm guideline is to add natural fat sources at 5 to 10% of your concentrate mix. Remember to introduce this slowly over 7 to 10 days to allow rumen microbes to adapt. Farming has never been about using the most expensive inputs. It's always been about unlocking value already within reach. Sometimes the biggest improvements come not from adding more feed, but from improving how energy is delivered. When energy becomes efficient, growth follows naturally. The secret isn't feeding more fat. It's feeding the right fat in the right amount for the right time. Successful farmers unlock value already within reach.